y'all, it's Dinorah, aka the Southern Belle of the South Bronx. Welcome back to my channel. So as promised in my last video, I'm going to show you guys how I'm styling my current cut. If you saw my last video, you know that I did like a big chop. I cut all my hair off. I have about 1.5 inches to 2 inches of hair. So this is how I style my curly pixie cut. So let's get started. So I washed my hair. It's almost dry because I barely have any, and this is like a microfiber towel turban thing. So let's get straight into the styling. I'm still using K18. The reason I'm still using K18 is because I really love what it's done for my hair, and since I'm kind of starting new, like my hair is pretty short, all of this hair is like what's considered virgin, so like there's no damage to it. I still want to use it just because I love the healthiness of my hair while I use it. I did go back to using it for 4 consecutive uses. To actually today is my 4th consecutive use, and then I'll use it every 3 or 4 hair washes. So let's start off with that. So if you've seen my other videos, you know that I use 4 pumps for my entire hair, for my entire head when I had all that hair. But since I only have this and I've only concentrated on the crown part, I'm only using 1 pump, and then I just massage it through. You guys don't know the relief of having my hair this short. I wash my hair every 3 days, and it's just wonderful. It dries so fast. So after I put it in, I have this little comb. I don't know where I got it. It has 3 rows. I believe it came in a pack of rat tail combs that I bought many years ago, and I would still use it when I had longer hair, but I like it now just to like dispense like product, like the leave-in that I'm gonna do after this. So let's do the K18. So you know the drill. We're going to wait 4 minutes, and then we're gonna go straight into styling. So I'll be right back. So it's been 4 minutes since I let the product sit. I'll put the playlist somewhere up here or up here so you can see my journey with K18 and the wonders that it worked for me when my hair was longer. But I just wanted to go into what shampoo I use and what I've been doing with my shampoo lately. So I'm using this Neutrogena anti-residue formula shampoo. This is basically a clarifying shampoo. It's inexpensive. I think at Target here in New York they're like $6 a bottle or $5 a bottle. I've been using this for many years. It's one of my favorite clarifying shampoos. It really does strip your hair of the product. Like I mentioned before, I do have low porosity hair, so product tends to stick to my hair, and it's, you know, makes my hair limp, makes my hair doesn't have like that luster that it needs. So this helps. And also when you're using K18, it's good to use a clarifying shampoo so that this penetrates your hair better. But I've been liking this, and I've also been using, shout out to my Aunt Elizabeth who gifted me a set from the Curlsmith for my birthday, and this was part of the set. It's a shampoo brush, and I love this. And the reason that I love this is because now that my hair is shorter, I have more access to my scalp, and apparently this is good for hair growth, which I'm not worried about right now because I'm really loving this short hair, especially with this weather that we're having in New York. If you live in New York or in the neighboring area, you know that it's been hotter than the devil's you know what. So I really love this. I will shampoo and condition my hair with this. Like I'll just massage it, and then like the night before I wash my hair, excuse me, I'll put like some oil or something in my hair, like avocado oil, massage with this. I love this. I did have a like cheaper version of this from the dollar store. I lied, from the beauty supply store. It was $1, and it's a black little brush. I'll insert a picture here, and it does the same thing. But the reason I like this one is because it has like these bendable silicone brushes, and the one from the beauty supply store doesn't. Actually, let me go grab it. I'll be right back. All right, so this is the one from the beauty supply store. As you can see, the teeth, I mean, they do bend, but this one's like softer. This one's a little harder. I will still use this because this gets really good into my scalp. This one's a little bit more curved, so there's shorter brushes in the middle and taller ones along the perimeter. But yeah, this is a really good investment. It really does clean out my scalp. I always have issues with like product buildup, so this has been a game changer for me. So shampoo, put the K18 in. So what I've been doing with styling my hair is that first I decide like where I want to part it. So I've been flipping back and forth because I don't like that thing where like, oh, my hair's permanently this way or permanently that way. So the last 2 washes I've been doing this side, which is my right side, but I think I'm gonna go back to my left. So what I do is that I go in with some leave-in. The leave-in of choice right now is Pattern's leave-in conditioner Define and Moisture. I literally use like about a 1/4 size, not too much. Like I said, I wash my hair every 3 days. Product tends to build up on my scalp and on my hair, so I really don't need that much product. So I just put this in. I'll show you the back. And I just massage it in. And again, I like to go in with this little comb that has a 3 thing, and I just like to brush or comb through the leave-in. And it's just like, ugh. And it smells very good. I can't even describe the smell. And what I've been using lately is a lot of like jellies or curl custards. So what I'm using right now is the Jozi Curl Style Curl Hydrating Pudding. I've mentioned this before. Sorry, the train. I've mentioned this curly pudding before on my Instagram. Shameless plug, you should follow me. A few months ago when I first discovered it at Target, I believe all their products are $5.99 or $6.99 per product. Like the whole line of products, everything is the same price. And it's pretty good, and as you can see, well, I've been using this, when did I first get it? March or February? So I've been using this for a while. So if I notice that my hair is too dry from when I let it sit over with the K18 or the towel dry, I will go in with some water and just like in a mister bottle, but it seems pretty okay to me. And I start with the sides and the back first, and then I leave the top where the hair is longer last. So what I do is that before I get started, don't laugh at me. So I bought this many years ago when I first had my pixie cut because I would give myself trims, which I don't recommend if you're not a professional, because Dinorah is not a professional. But I love this because, especially now with the summer, I like to style my hair last. So I'll do all my skincare. I really don't wear makeup. I'm wearing makeup because I'm doing this video. The most I do in the morning is my eyebrows, and I'll do it's a concealer, but for on my skin tone it looks like a corrector, so it makes my face and my under eyes even. And some mascara. Those are the 3 things that I do in the morning. But I don't like getting my clothes, you know, wet and stuff, because even though my hair is this wet, like I need to make sure that everything is well moisturized and all that good stuff. So let me get to it. So I've been wearing this, and this is something that where did I get it? I got the first one on eBay, and it was like a kid's one. It was just too small. And I eventually got one on Amazon, and it's basically like, it's like a dome that you would put on to cut hair, like men's hair, kids hair. And I like it because I get to style my hair and my clothes doesn't get damaged, and it's a little funny looking, but I love it. So the way that you would put this on is that it opens up here, you put your head through, and then you Velcro the back of it this way. And like I said, I love this because it just makes it, I'm messy, just gonna be honest, and it just makes it clean. As you can see, it protects me from my clothing. Turn around. So I just like using this because it's like, it protects me from not being messy. So let's get started. I'm gonna grab some of the curly pudding, and we're just gonna brush the back of our hair down. And I like to take the comb again and just brush it. I really don't do much to it because, well, it's short and it's gonna do whatever it wants, right? And then I go into the sides. And my hair is already growing back a little bit because I noticed, because my hair, when I comb it or I put something in it, it curls up. So that's side one, my right side, and then we're gonna go in with the left side. Like I said, ooh, too much. I really don't do much to it. Just kind of rub it in and comb it. I always show some love to my sideburns, which are also growing back. So yeah, I really don't do much. Like, I put the product in, comb it through, then I like take my fingers and just put it down. I brought a mirror with me so I can check the back, because I'm usually doing this in my bathroom where I have one on my towel rack and then using the vanity mirror. So yeah, there's not really any like perfection to it, as you can probably see. And now we're gonna get into the parting. So for the parting, I like to take a rat tail comb that has a metal tail, and I like to see where my part is. Let me bring you in closer. So I like to find somewhat where my part's gonna go, and then I like to go in with, this is Shine and Jam. This is the Edge Magic by Magic Fingers, who I love. She owns about 2 braiding hair shops here in New York, actually in Brooklyn, which is New York, Dinorah. But anyway, she, you know, I mentioned using the Shine and Jam, the one in the yellow bottle, but I had this one at home and it works just as good, and I love it because it allows me to part my hair. As you can see, it's very short and the hair just wants to gather back. So I just put a little bit and then go again to part it. So I like a deep part, as you can probably see. Add some, I'm sorry, I don't know if I showed what this thing looks like, but it looks like a clear jelly. All right, now that I've parted, go back to this side, just grab a little bit more of the curly pudding, and I'm just going to define a little bit the curls that are long enough to define. You can see. So this is the side right now. Now let's go to the main event, the top. All right, let's get to the top. I'm gonna add a little water because it's a little dry up here. And because of the way that my hair was cut, using thinning shears, because I have thick hair, so that the hair can have, you know, some dimension to it. So some of the hair appears long, some of it short. So we have a little bit of texture and dimension and different heights going on. So going in with the curly pudding, and we're just going to define this. I like to take my comb again and comb the curly pudding through, and then I'm just gonna mold this part again using the curly pudding. Wow, my hair wasn't doing this the last time I parted it that way. It's like curling now. So the rest, I just go in with my fingers. I really don't know what I'm doing. I'm just doing what feels right. This is what I've been doing for the past, has it been 3 weeks or 4 weeks since I got my hair cut? I just feel it out. because this haircut is like very freeing and very forgiving, so you can do like whatever you want. So yes, y'all, this is how I style my hair. That's it. Isn't it that easy? So let me just clean my hair and take off my cape. So what I do next is I just let it air dry. I've had no need to sit underneath my hooded dryer because it's been so hot since I got my hair cut. Even though it was kind of cold that week that I got it, but it's so short that it just dries very quickly. But like I said, I just do this, like the comb, between my comb and my fingertips, that's all I really use to style it as far as tools. Sometimes like I'll go in and like give myself a little swoop, but as I've discussed in prior videos, my hair does whatever it wants and I let her do so. This is the front. This is my right side, this is my left side. This is the left. This is the back. And this is the right side. Easy peasy. So I'll come back in a few once it's dried so you guys can get a better look at what it looks like. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I will say I have used curl mousse that I like to use by TGIN, the rose water curl mousse, to style my hair. It's not doing it for me right now. I still love the product, it's just with the haircut. Maybe when I do finger waves, I'll use that with a Nairobi. I was using the Nairobi curl mousse to style my hair the first 2 weeks that I got the haircut. But yeah, this Jozi curl style curl hydrating pudding, I really like this. Excuse me. And the reason I like it is because once my hair is dried, my hair is still defined, but it's not crunchy. Like there's no texture to it. And now that I'm telling you guys that I'm reading the bottle, it has two types of oils or butters, if you want to call it. It has shea butter and it also has marula oil, and I love marula oil, especially for the hair. So yes, y'all, this is it. This is my little curly pixie cut wash and go. Can we call it that? Is it a wash and go? This is what I've been rocking for the past 3 or 4 weeks. I don't know, has it been 3 or 4 weeks somewhere? It has. But yes, y'all, so I'll be back in a few once it's like completely dry, just to show you. Be right back. All right, y'all, so it's been about an hour since I styled my hair. I'll say that it's about 70% dry. I mean, it's not gonna shrink more than this. It's just more like my scalp is a little damp, but I just want to give you a full look again. But yes, y'all, this is my current curly pixie wash and go for the time being. Next, I'm going to try finger waves. I've never had really much success with finger waves before. I can only get like the front half. I can't really do the back, but you know, it'll be fun to try on camera. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. I'll catch you guys later. Be blessed. Bye. It's me again. I just wanted to mention that when it's like fully dried, like the next day, because I'll sleep with a silk bonnet. I'm going back to my bonnets because if I wear a silk scarf, it just flattens everything out. I will lightly, and when I mean lightly, I will lightly pick the front, because sometimes it gets like compressed because my hair is, you know, it is curly. It's still gonna shrink and compress itself. So I do use a pick in the morning sometimes. And yeah, and I like to use products that reactivate with water. This is one of them. And so in the morning, like if it needs a little bit more zhuzhing up, I'll just spray it again with this. do this with my fingers and it'll go back to this. So I like to use products that, you know, once you wet it again, it's not gonna like flake up, it'll just remold itself. So yeah, just wanted to add that. All right, bye now.